Then there's another phenomenon put out there from once again. There's yet another thing that you got to remember. When you get 6 digits over here, the first 2 is the day of the month. So on 13th day of the month at 1600 hours Zulu, you got VRB06KT. So in other words, a variable wind direction. They are not going to tell where the wind direction, but the speed is 06 knots, and visibility is better than 6 statute miles, and SKC means, of course, clear skies. So that is for KMEM, I think Memphis Airport. And let's go into Oklahoma City, KOKC. Of course, you got the date and time stamp that now we are familiar with, and it is sent out. It is valid from 05. Yes, it's valid from 5:12 to 6:18 Zulu. The wind speed is 140 degrees, coming from 140 degrees at 08 knots. Visibility 5 statute miles. BR means mist. BR stands for mist over there, right there. BR, okay. BR stands for mist. Broken clouds at 3,000 feet, and there's a tempo for this airport too. Tempo 05 is valid from 05 to 13. That means 05 Zulu to okay, this one, correction. See the slash. With the slash, you know, the first 2 are the dates of the date of the month. 05 date from 13 hours Zulu to 05 to 16 hours Zulu. The visibility. Once again, at least I highlighted that in the meter also. See how it comes on the report. There's a huge gap between 1.5. So, but it is 1.5 statute miles. BR, that is mist. BR represents mist, and then you got another phenomenon from 05. That's the day of the month. 1600 Zulu to 1600 Zulu, and then next group of figures are 100 wind coming from 180 degrees at 10 knots, and visibility better than 6 statute miles. SKC clear skies, and once again becoming phenomenon. That is 5th day of the month from 2200 Zulu to 5th day of the month till 2400 Zulu, and you got the wind coming from 200 degrees, 13 knot gusting to 20 miles, 20 knots. 200 degrees, coming from 200 degrees, 13 knots gusting to 20 knots. And then you got the visibility, 4 miles visibility, and SHRA, showers and rain, overcast at 2,000 feet, OVC 2020, 2,000 feet. There's another probability factor, probability 40. That means the probability is from 30% to 50%. And look at this. That is for the 0600 to 0606. Remember, TAFs can go up to even 30 hours. And what's the visibility on that airport at that time? That's 2 statute miles, starting from thunderstorms and rain. Overcast at 008. At cumulonimbus, overcast at 800 feet, cumulonimbus becoming at 06. Then there's another phenomenon on becoming 06 to to 0608. Once again, you have the slash. You know the first two is the date of the month, and the next two is the time 0206 Zulu to 08 Zulu, and then you got the wind speed. That is wind coming from 210 degrees, at 15 knots, 210 degrees at 15 knots, and visibility is better than 6 statute miles. You got the scattered clouds at 040, meaning 4,000 feet. Okay. So I will take you to this.
Yeah, folks, as I said, the abbreviations I'm going to run through, I'm going to do it a little fast. As you know, it's pretty simple. The qualifier could be light, is minus, moderate means there's no indication, and plus is the heavy qualifier. Moderate, as I said, no qualifier. VC is in the vicinity, okay, and you got the descriptor 2, and precipitation is number 3, and obscuration number 4, and other stuff, okay. And descriptor is MI is shallow, BC is patches, DR is low drifting, BL is blowing, SH showers, TS thunderstorms, FC freezing, PR partial, and precipitation DZ drizzle, RA rain, and SN snow, SD snow grains, IC ice crystals, diamond dust, PL ice pellets, GR hail, GS small hail or snow pellets, and UP is unknown precipitation. Then you got obscuration, BR is mist, FG is fog, FU smoke, DU dust, SA sand, HZ haze, PY spray, VA is volcanic ash, and under others PO dust, sand, and virals. Yes, I hope I pronounced that properly. SQ squalls, FC funnel cloud, plus FC tornado or water spouts, SS sandstorms, DS dust storms. Okay, that's about that. Let's see now. All right, so now at this point we have to talk about clouds. Let's start doing that. All right.
Clouds are being categorized, at least it has 3 levels as to this diagram. You got the low clouds, and you got the medium clouds and the high clouds. If we think about the high clouds, you got cirrostratus and cirrocumulus. You see cirrostratus to cirrocumulus, it moves little more away, and moving cloud becomes moving clouds, and then on the at a later stage it builds up and become cumulonimbus clouds. Cumulonimbus, you got to remember, as soon as you hear cumulonimbus, mainly anything with nimbo or nimbus would represent some kind of precipitation. That's one of the key things you got to remember. On the middle clouds, you have the altrostratus and altrocumulus. Those clouds is vertical development, as you see over here, and then you got those are high clouds on going up to 20,000 AGL, and below that at 6,500 AGL you got the stratus and stratocumulus, and then you got nimbostream stratus. That is where, of course, already you see over here, precipitation has already started on that. So the moment you see the cloud formation, once you have the vertical development, it will develop into thunderstorms or rain or showers, etc. So that is very important. Yes, it's important to remember. And on the figures, figure at least module 8, figure 17, this whole thing is there for you to see. Let's sort of change gears and go into it is pertaining to same area, but more on loading of the aircraft. Of course, with drones being not fixed wing, it may not affect the same way, but FAA wants you to understand on the load factors, center of gravity, and also angle of attack, stalling, because there are a number of questions coming in that era. So let's work on. Let's take a look at that.
And I like to add all those few items that we mentioned is already in the workbook. That is, you can anytime download it or look at it. It's a part of Airman Knowledge Testing Supplement for sport pilot, recreational pilot, and private pilot workbook that you are getting for the test. So you can go through these and we will just look at a couple of things over here on the load factor chart.
This is a sure question, the load factor chart, and initially when I start the module, I also told you about the to have the basic calculator. It is for this question. With the angle, you have to multiply by 1.154 or maybe 1.015 or whatever the question is. So you got to multiply to get the load factor. So this is the load factor chart. The fact of the matter is because you are getting this in the workbook, it's so easy. So don't miss this question. Then also let me show you on the center of gravity. There would be definitely another question relating to that. I would not know how. There would be definitely another question relating to that. I would not know how they would place it, but there would be a question with the stalling and center of gravity and